here in Accra, and I'm out and about just to, as usual, get to ascertain what's going on in Ghana. Now, one topical thing happening in Ghana now is the current rate of power cuts in the country, popularly known as doomso. Some have even termed it doomsology. Some say doomsometrics. I mean, all sorts of names coined for this particular thing. But seems to be the case, this has become an annual problem. Virtually every year, there's some sort of problem that keeps happening with regards to power supply. Now, just this morning, we are told that the Electricity Company of Ghana is expected to shed an additional 500 megawatts of power. Rather surprising, such a huge number. Yes, it is 500 megawatts of power, signaling an increase in the rate of power cuts in the country. Now, is this the situation that seems to be the case? Probably Ghana, we are not learning enough. We are not learning lessons. We've always been encountering this problem, but some way, somehow, just when we think there's an end in sight, something happens. What do you make of this? Let me speak to some people here in Accra and get to know their thoughts on this particular issue. Okay, so let me speak to this lady right here. Let me speak to this lady over here. I know it's a wet morning. Good morning. I know you're going to work, right?
Yes, I am.
Can I know your name and what you...
I'm Dorcas. I work with Max Lot Hotel.
Dorcas, I don't know whether you've been experiencing the doomsology in Ghana of late. I see your clothes are iron, but have you been experiencing it?
Yes, I have.
The ECG says it's going to actually intensify this exercise because they've been forced to shed about 500 megawatts from today because supply from Nigeria has actually been cut. Are you surprised at that? And what are your general thoughts on it?
Yeah, I'm surprised. And my general view is the government is not doing much to that. Because at the end of the day, we pay our bills, we do everything, but we don't get what we want. So the government should intensify its... I don't know. Whatever you're supposed to do, you should do it so we all be okay.
Do you think as a country we are not learning anything? It doesn't look like we are ready to actually see this through and make sure it doesn't ever happen again. Do you think we are doing enough as a country?
Not at all. Not at all. We are not doing as well at all. We should... you know, it's sometimes when you're talking about this thing, you get so emotional that we live in a country that so many things are not working for us. But we just keeping our fingers crossed and hoping that someday to come, everything will work out perfectly and everybody will be okay.
She's been trying to run away from me for some time, but I've finally got her. Let me speak to her on this particular situation. Good morning. What's your name?
I'm Nora Kwote.
You look very nice in this lovely African print, but it looks ironed.
Yes.
So you were able to iron it?
Yes, I was able. I learned, I'm having light off yesterday night. So I ironed it before the light off. Oh. Yeah.
So how were you able to know that your lights were going off? There's no shadow. How were you able to know that your lights were going off?
Sometimes I used to manage to do my things when the light is on before it went off. But unfortunately, I was not able to have it yesterday night, so I still have light today.
Oh, so you still have light?
Yeah, I still have.
Then you are fortunate.
Yeah, but I'm sure when I get home, I'll have light off.
But should that be the case? Should that be the case that the light should be going on and off just like that?
Oh, no. It's not good at all. In fact, I'm a caterer and I used to bake and I have some of my equipment which uses electricity, okay? So I find it very difficult, but I don't know. I have no option.
So is it that we are not doing enough as a country? We are not learning lessons because anytime this situation comes up, there's so much talk about it. But just when we manage it to an extent, everyone seems to forget about it.
I don't get you. Come again.
So is it that we are not doing enough as a country? Are we not learning lessons from this?
From what?
The recurring situation where almost every year, when the water levels in Akosombo goes down, there's a problem. When gas supply gets cut, there's a problem. There always seems to be a problem. Are we not learning enough?
Yeah, we have to do more about it because yesterday a friend of mine was telling me, Charlie, the light off situation is coming well. So, and it was like, wow, what is happening? But I just don't know what is happening in the country. The government needs to do more about it and work hard for us because we are suffering. In fact, we're using the light to work and other stuff, we are suffering. And I pay every month, I pay electricity too. So I don't know. They need to work hard for us. Very, very, very hard, yeah.
Thank you very much. Let me speak to this gentleman over here. Now, this lady says, the lady I just spoke to says she's a caterer and that the on and off situation is not really helping her business. But let me speak to this gentleman. I don't know. He also seems to have a very nice shirt on, ironed also. You also have a strategy for combating this doomsology?
Yeah.
What's your strategy? Share with us.
It's just that at times you don't know when and how when they are going to off the light. So when it happens that way, You just have to iron it down maybe at night or before, or maybe in the morning dawn. You wake up, you iron, and when they give the light off, you try to manage with it and wear your clothes on.
But how bad is the situation now?
Right now, I can say it's bad though, but as we all know that the economy is a little bit tight now, we all have to support each other and manage things well. As I think they did an advert on offering your fridge in the evening as well, so that at least the lighting system will be able to manage well.
You are advocating for energy conservation so that we can at least get more power to distribute.
Exactly.
But I think we need to brace ourselves, because the ECG says from this morning they're actually shedding a record 500 megahertz of power. Are you ready for that? That means more doomsology.
Yeah, Charlie, it's a system, and one thing we all have to do is we have to help each other, even though they are not maybe following the right way of managing things, but it is best for us to help each other. They say unity is what is strength. So we all have to abide by it and find a way to be able to solve this problem. Yeah.
Thank you very much. So let me try and see whether I can speak to some people who use electricity over here. Let me come this way. It's a wet morning, so I need to watch my cables. Let me come this way. I'm trying to get. Okay, it doesn't look like this. Okay, at least I can speak to this gentleman here. Let me speak to this gentleman and find out how this doomsology is affecting it. Boss, good morning. Michelle, Michelle, good morning. Michelle, me no nin komo kakra. Me nim so abejuma, obebo ejuma pa me but so we so light there. Na doomso e wodwen say.
Oh, doomso ne there dey high for serious, because dey bia eba ombodum normal so. Oma say nyama bebre ama ejuma no sia enkoso. Ye hu ejuma no so ne ade. Ti ama sia ya paba.
Wo hwa den ti na afi bia yenya sa problem. E yese kwa na asamba. E yese kwa na asamba. Afi bia doomso semba.
Oh, doomso and e wa ban nsem, because no nim de ti ade no koso. Be sia no na bibia to betwa no. Omo ya am say ade na so. So still na yegusu wo problem.
Wo jide say ade to betwa animu ya na sa doomso nsemi.
And the ajinyam say be so pa the ajinyam, because obia about dada is be so say I to betwa pa dia and the ajinyam, because aban bia obeba dada is timi kasa ban we betuma asiano within we there and the
emfa subo no mo aban ko ana ya bibi boni ana say aban na bi omo yoma fe mu de bia bibi nti na still eti de eti yo
de bi aban no enkan ye so aye we nso ye so ye kan nya aban ko a de so bo aban ko na che say ase wo de bibi aso aban no ye so ye kan ya individuals ye so ye kan bibi a say yesiano na de shaban no nyesa
say na yadi affect business. Yes, if it's an echo omo ba bedum no more light. Yes, Nigeria gas na man nti yes san ba betrim. Odun say na be affect business.
Oh, and the my business na akọ down pon serious. But say my some say atoabo we no we say omo we na betuma solve problem dia e da nyame ase. But say entumi solve na Nigeria we no be ma ye wa kire de and baby ever for the ebedwane if your mind
obetumi ebe to bra bi say bi aje okoto generator na bibia na ebetumi edu sabre no ebetumi edu say bia ebedu baby generator na ebeto ne ade yes ana say ejuma oye che say udi scabebre na ekom ansa na wenya de oso nya saying na ebe translate akọ obi a obeto ade wo ho obe pass bo na manana
say bo no obo odi bo no ko enima otumi nto be ko nti o say oti so na oyere oto e na oti so a o so bobo ka nti I say oh yeah said yeah Obeto. So what I say
Okay, so this gentleman has been telling us about how he manages his work and the effect this entire process of lights going on and off is actually affecting his business. It seems to be the case that a lot more people are actually worried about this situation, this development in Ghana. That it seems to be the case that virtually every year seems to be an annual problem. Every year. The current situation with regards to lights in the country seems to be something, I don't know, but there's always a problem some way, somehow. Let me speak to probably one final person, then we can call it a wrap here on Roving. Okay, so I'll try my very... Okay, that is a student, that's wonderful. I like to speak to students. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's your name and you're a student?
Yeah, from Granata.
Oh, okay, I see. But you managed to iron your clothes this morning, right?
I tried.
Did you struggle in any way to get your clothes straightened?
Our area lights out on the other side of the bar. Our part we had lights, so I was lucky.
You were lucky. I see. So, what do you make of this thing, this light off situation?
You are managing. No, if you say you're complaining light out. Seems no one it's not paying much attention to you before.
Just like even when you complain, people don't listen.
People don't listen.
You think the government doesn't care?
Maybe they are managing. Maybe they are trying their best, but their best is not enough.
It's not enough. So what would you say to government? What would you urge them to do?
They should at least listen to our views. Even when you talk on radio, on television, or all those stuff, they should try and listen to us. And those MPs, they should try and help us, we the students. Because early morning need to come to school and need to struggle for lights. Most of us are using box iron. Because doing to light fire in the morning and then just put in the box and start ironing your dresses before you can come to school.
The government says it is doing something, it's working on it. You know, you can't blame government when, for instance, gas supply that we are expecting from Nigeria gets cut somewhere along the line. Do you blame government?
No, I don't blame them. Maybe it's not their fault. That's why I said they are trying. I know maybe it's not enough. I'm not sure that they've intentionally doing it so that we pay for it or we are suffering. No. Maybe the best is not enough.
As a country, do you think we are learning lessons? Because this seems to be an annual problem. Virtually every year there's a problem with this particular system. Some way, somehow, the lights go down and come back on. Just anyhow. Do you think it's a problem we are yet to actually deal with? We are not learning lessons?
Well, we are learning lessons because now you know how to manage our time and the electricity too. We are controlling it because always you are coming to work, you need to iron your shirt. Now the whole week you need to iron it once, maybe on Sunday. Iron on Sunday so that you can wear it out of maybe Friday. So when the lights go off, you have no problem. So we are managing how to use our electricity now.
So to an extent, even doomsology, this doomso thing is even teaching us to be more energy efficient, right?
Maybe, yes.
So then it's a good thing.
It's always advantage and disadvantage.
Brace yourself, there's more doomso coming your way. All right. So that's the final lady we spoke to. This has been Roving. Over to you in the studio.